Okay, so we're going to practice solving equations with variables on both sides. So the first one we're going to solve is 3x plus 5 is equal to x minus 3. Okay, so step one is to get all of the variables on the same side of the equation. So the same side of the equal sign. So on the left I have 3x and on the right I have 1x. I like to move the one that has less x's. So I'm going to move x. So I have to do the opposite. So the opposite of x is minus x. And when I move it to the other side, I want to make sure I line it up with its like terms. So I have to line it up with the x's. So minus x. Okay, now I'm going to simplify it. 3x minus x is 2x. Bring down my plus 5 equals x minus x is 0. And then bring down my negative 3. Okay, now the next step is to get all the constants on the other side. So my x's are on the left side. That means I want my constants on the right. So I need to move this positive 5. The opposite of 5 is negative 5. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. Now I'm going to simplify. So I have to bring down my 2x. 5 minus 5 is 0, so that cancels out. So 2x equals, now make sure you're using a calculator, and I would put in negative 3 minus 5. Negative 3 minus 5, if I put it into the calculator, we get negative 8. Okay, now I only want one x. I have two x's. 2x is equal to negative 8. To get one x, I have to divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1x equals negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. Make sure you're putting it in the calculator. Okay, I want to check to see if I'm right. So I'm going to go back, and instead of x, I'm going to substitute the negative 4 in. So I'm going to go back to the original equation, which is 3x plus 5 equals x minus 3. So I'm going to do 3, and then instead of x, I'm going to substitute my answer in, which was negative 4 plus 5, and then x, negative 4. So instead of x, I'm putting negative 4 minus 3. Now I'm going to solve it. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12 plus 5. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. Negative 12 plus 5 is negative 7. If you get the same answer on both sides of the equal sign, that means that x equals negative 4 is correct.